my sunshines and sunnies of the earth signs, Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus. What are y'all needing to release for the best of this 888 portal? And without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get into the specificities of these cards. Starting off with the Ten of Swords. So a lot of you, the Ten of Swords often represents betrayals, backstabbery, things of that nature. So what's going on with a lot of you as it concerns this card is y'all are having to acknowledge certain energy that you put out that's come back to you like a boomerang. Therefore, bad karma that you have attracted and created for yourself by doing things that you either knew before you ain't had no business doing, or you learned after the fact that you messed up. Okay? Now, this is not to say that every single thing you do or have done has been bad and granted you bad karma, that you're evil and you don't deserve Nathaniel and all that. It's not to say any of that. There just seems to be a resistance here for you all towards taking accountability for the part that you play in your own demise, for the part that you play in your own setbacks and certain circumstances that you put yourself in. And it's very likely that a lot of you are holding on to grudges. And it seems as though the same forgiveness and grace that you're withholding from certain people is the same grace and forgiveness that you actually need. That you not only need to give to yourself, but that you also need to ask for from your divine realm and from certain other people who you've done wrong and or just haven't treated the best. There's a need to recognize here that while you're not always wrong, you're also not always right. And so you're having to release your grasp on the need and desire to always be right, so that you can embark upon true divine confidence. Because it seems as though a lot of you have been functioning in arrogance, thinking that it's confidence, but it's actually arrogance. And it's the frequency of arrogance because you're not allowing yourself to thoroughly acknowledge and take accountability for your wrongdoings, for your mishaps and limitations. And this does not mean that you need to beat yourself up or that you need to nail yourself to a cross or anything of that nature, okay? Again, the same compassion and grace and forgiveness you're withholding from certain people, you need to give that to yourself as a response to taking accountability for your actions, for participating in your own abuse and lack of progress in certain ways. The divine realm wants to set forth a major evolution for you all, but y'all are stunting yourselves, one, by resisting change, the way that earth signs do best, honey, but also not wanting to release control. So y'all are having to surrender to multidimensionality. And I'm also hearing for some people, apologize. And specifically, and to elaborate, don't just give somebody a gift as a result of your wrongdoing. Don't just come back and start acting nice and smiling and cracking jokes and all of that. Actually acknowledge what you did to who you need to acknowledge it to and apologize. Whether they accept your apology or not, whether they continue to, be in association with you or not, do what's best for the greater good and verbalize your remorse. There are a lot of issues that y'all can easily solve if y'all would stop resisting emotion and communication. Very simple communication can fix a lot of the issues that y'all are having, but y'all are just being very resistant. There's someone or some people wanting to ask for a loan from someone, and for one, I'm hearing don't ask for a loan, ask to have what you need, okay? Don't put yourself in a position to pay something back and you're not even sure if you can truly pay it back, okay? But also, don't imprison yourself to being confined to your situation just because you think it's weak to ask for help. You're not weak for asking for help. You're actually courageous when you ask for help. Okay? You can build your trust in yourself even more by asking for help. Again, Spirit is trying to push y'all earth signs into a true sense of confidence and snap y'all out of this functionality of rigid arrogance. And I'm also hearing trying to get y'all out of this transactional functionality of handling everything, okay? And I'm picking up that y'all a lot of you at least, tend to put yourselves in position to constantly owe, or whenever somebody does something for you, you feel like you owe something, and you really owe it to yourself to snap out of these toxic, repetitive patterns of barking up the wrong trees, of doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. Getting out of the pattern of promising things that you know and or have a feeling you can't deliver. Surrender to multidimensionality, but also recognize and acknowledge and honor your limitations at the same time. And stop trying to act like you can be absolutely everything to everybody in every circumstance. And that also ties into the message concerning stop acting like you know everything and that you can do everything. Allow yourself to recognize your gifts and your talents and be fruitful and multiply with them. But y'all are going to have to get out of everybody else's destiny first. So that's what else y'all are releasing. Y'all are having to release y'all's grasp on everybody else's destiny. Because I'm also picking up that there's a lot of comparing and contrasting yourself to other people. And in certain ways, lurking and living vicariously through other people. So there's a lot of external functionality going on here and not enough introspection. A whole lot of focusing on what things look like as opposed to what they actually are. A lot of y'all are in everybody else's business and you really need to get your own ducks in a row. Now, getting into the past life card that y'all have here. And we have wisdom in reverse. Now, this just further confirms and emphasizes and elaborates on a lot of what I just said. You all blocking your own potential, blocking your own wisdom and evolution by refusing to release your grasp on control and the need and desire to always be right. And I'm picking up that a lot of you are interacting with people and you're saying a whole lot. Boy, this is going to segue perfectly into the last card, ain't it? But this is what I'm picking up on. A lot of you are socializing with people, or you're going to things, calling yourself supporting other people, or you're giving advice or something of the sort, and you don't realize that you're coming off very self-indulgent. You don't realize that you're low-key, high-key making everything about you in the way that you're not giving other people space to vocalize their thoughts and opinions and to showcase their own identities and unique traits. There's a habit here of thinking that your reality is also everybody else's reality, and or the world evolves around you, and or life is only happening to you. And that again further emphasizes the message concerning surrendering to multidimensionality. Your reality, or the reality as you know it, is not the only one that matters or the only one that exists. And for some of you, there also seems to be like you're in a habit of functioning in a certain way that cloaks your heart space, that ultimately protects you from your heart space. And consequently, you end up disregarding and or mindlessly attacking other people's heart space. And it's causing you to come off fake and superficial. So some of you could be doing things in your mind with good intent, but at heart it's hollow. So people are recognizing that a lot of what you're doing is not coming from the heart, and therefore it's being received as fake, arrogant, self-centered, self-indulgent. Okay? And to an extent, there's nothing wrong with being self-centered, but it seems as though some of you are in the excessive functionality of that. And it's literally a result of y'all trying to avoid your heart space, trying to avoid your emotions, spending a whole lot of time in your head about everything, and a whole lot of thoughts surrounding what you want to see, how you think things should go and look, and it's causing you to omit the bigger picture of everything. And it's been blocking a lot of you for a while. It's been blocking you from breaking through in every way, breaking through in your passions, in your career, breaking through in relationships, breaking through in your healing. Okay? It's been causing you a whole lot of stagnation and blockages. And you think holding on to this rigid control and wanting to be right, you think that's protecting you, and it's actually self-destructing you quite slowly. However, for some of you, I am picking up that while you've been learning a lot of things the hard way, I'm picking up a tower moment for some of you that's going to hit like bricks. And it's going to be like a do or die type of situation. It may put you in a crossroads to have to make, some major definitive decisions about changing your ways and changing your habits. A lot of things to do with change. So it may be very triggering. But if you don't use it as an opportunity and think, why is this happening for me, as opposed to why is this happening to me, you will land yourself into what I'm hearing is another 10-year cycle of turmoil. And this time it will be worse. So, y'all, please do yourself and everybody else a favor, specifically those that truly care about you, and please truly care about yourself enough to just embrace change, honey. Because I can tell by the way that these messages came out very straight to the point and on some tough love shit that Spirit is frustrated with a lot of y'all because y'all just refusing to get out of your own way. Now, getting into the last card, which is a blunt, child. Y'all, I ain't been about blunt, but we're getting into y'all's blunt message from Spirit concerning the 888 portal. And y'all have stopped talking. And the other side of that card says, shut your mouth and listen. Honey, very straight to the point. Very straight to the point. They say, okay, what's up? Shut up. Okay, what's up? Shut up. So again, Spirit is saying, y'all don't know everything. And you're taking up entirely too much space. As in, you're intruding upon other people's freedom in some way. And this will become more clear to you where you've been going wrong when you stop talking so much and listen. Not only listen to other people around you, but also listen to your inner voice. Listen to your body. Go outside and listen to nature. Listen to the birds chirp. Listen to cars hum as they're cranked up and they drive past. Listen. Even say some affirmations to help you mindfully and spiritually open up to listening and hearing the voice of God clearer and the voice of your higher self clearer. Because, again, a lot of you have been very much so like, well, I already know how this ends. I already know how it go. This is how it's always been. This is what it's always going to be. And that's going to get y'all in a world of trouble. Like, y'all can evolve into something better, but it seems like a lot of y'all have pushed yourselves kind of far away from y'all's blessings by refusing to release your grasp on control and release your grasp on thinking that you know everything, thinking that you have all the answers, and that life is only happening to you. And as was said before at the beginning, refusing to acknowledge where you go wrong and where you have gone wrong, okay? And as I will be stating in all of these videos, I am working on a series concerning memories and how they are affecting us, how we need to use them for the betterment of quality and quantity of our lives, okay? And it can also help you gain some more clarity on these messages and the specific journey that we're being opened up to concerning the 888 portal. So be sure to tune in to my YouTube at Queen J Lotus, Pimp Sun Kiss, and make sure that you tap into those playlists. There are multiple. I got multiple things to offer, but the one I'm currently working on is the memories playlist, and the next video in that playlist will be concerning muscle memory. Okay? I'll be happy to have you. And with all that being said, child, if I do say so myself, honey, I have milk this couch right. And I'm thoroughly appreciative for the exchange of vibes. And if you feel synchronized, please do me a divine design and like, share, and subscribe so that you can be one of the first to be back to release queenly qualities for the next time. And be sure to bless my comment section with your questions and conversations. And as always, I bid you in all ways like love, healing, and liberation. Emphasis on liberation. Mwah.